We would like you to be patient with us while we'll go through this webinar. And your questions and concerns, we'll have them later on during the session. But also you have the permission to post questions in the chat room, the chat box. Then we can try to respond to those questions as we go along. So our agenda for this afternoon, first and foremost, I would like to introduce the team members with me. But also I need to make things very clear that this webinar is in English. We try to have some Arabic speakers with us. Hopefully, if time permits, to translate some of your concerns or questions. But the webinar is predominantly in English. So we will do our best to help out with regards to Arabic, but it's very unlikely that we can put anything in Arabic on this webinar. I have, like I said, my name is Ali Abdul Karim Kamara, and I have with me the e-learning team that provides support for Road International School e-learning platform. We will basically introduce to you our e-learning platform, why Schoology and Zoom, why we've decided to adopt Schoology this time around, and Zoom. We've already used, of course, Schoology during the fourth quarter. We've seen the familiarity of our students, our teachers, and our parents. And we feel confident that Schoology, as one of the best LMS in the world with regards to curriculum and assessment and instruction, we believe that it will provide the mantle to move in a systematic and systemic way through the e-learning process. Zoom, as you know, is one of the leading, or the leader really, with regards to modern enterprise video communications. It's easy to use, and we know that a lot of parents, when we did our survey, one of the area they pointed out is that they would want us to use Zoom for live sessions. They want the school to use Zoom for live sessions. Live sessions, I mean live classes. Because when we started the online teaching and learning process in the fourth quarter, after the announcement of the Ministry of Education, we were using the free version of Schoology. But now we've decided to buy the enterprise version of Schoology, but also we've decided to buy the licensed, or you can say the professional version of Zoom, that provides us with a reliable cloud platform for video as well as audio conferencing. So we are very confident that we've invested a lot of money as a school to prepare for our students, our teachers, and our parents. Like I mentioned, Schoology, one of the beauty of Schoology is user-friendly. Its interface, if it's not the best, is one of the best in the world. And we have no doubt that we are in a very strong position as a school for using Schoology as our LMS. I will give you some background with regards to the features of Schoology later on, and I will also allow my co-host, part of the e-learning team, to give you some further information in regards to Schoology and some of the key features of Schoology. But one other thing I wanted to bring to your attention, and in more detail, is our online instructional delivery methods. The methodology or the approaches that we're going to use with regards to our online or e-learning classes. As you can see from the screen, all our classes will be live. Every lesson will be live in all subjects. Every single lesson will be live in all subjects using a licensed version of Zoom video conferencing tool. This will be integrated into Schoology. So every lesson will be live. Your daughter and your sons will have 5 lessons every day, 5 days a week. Every day, 5 days a week. They will have these lessons live. Every teacher will be in front of their desktop or their laptop or their tablet to provide these live lessons for our students and your children. And we have provided the opportunity for you whereby you do not have to keep logging in and out. The Zoom session will be open throughout for KG students throughout because they have homeroom teachers. It will be open throughout. So the only thing your daughter or your son will be doing is attending those classes on time. We will also use the discussion forum within Schoology, which you as a parent, you can use this dedicated tool to support your child during the live classes. You can ask questions within the live classes and the teachers will be able to respond. Also, the opportunity that we're going to provide for you is providing high quality recorded teaching videos. We call these videos asynchronous videos. They will be available in the teachers' folders for revision purposes and supplementing the live classes. These videos are in alignment and collaboration with the live classes. For example, if your child missed a lesson, if your child was sick, for whatever reason, it did not attend or she did not attend the lesson, right? The asynchronous videos are available in the folders and parents will be able to look at those folders, have their children sit down and go through the lessons as a support to guide them through what they missed. So these videos are very powerful supporting tool to supplement the live classes on a daily basis as well as on a weekly basis. Assignments, instructions will be published through Schoology. The assignments, instructions will be published through Schoology, and we've already asked our homeroom teachers to send the parents the access code, to send the parents the access code through MICE, which you as a parent will have access to look at your child folders, as well as have the opportunity to sign up and log in at any time you want. Also, within our e-learning platform, our focus will be providing formative assessment throughout these folders. In addition to that, we will provide some teacher working hours. Now, these office hours, they're there to support our students and parents when they have any kind of learning difficulties. Yes, any kind of learning difficulties, the office hours will be there. You can send questions through the discussion forum and through MICE. Now, moving on to the next page, we would like to give you some demonstration with regards to the online instructional delivery and the key features of Schoology, and answering the question again, why Schoology? For this particular part of the webinar, I will pass you on to one of our leading senior teachers in the school, Mr. Amanullah Khan. So please bear with us while he goes through the instructional delivery and the key features of Schoology.
Mr. Ali.
Mr. Ali, you want to talk to Mr. Ali?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would say before that, دعني أتكلم عن النقاط السابقة in Arabic.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. ممتاز.
طيب باختصار الأستاذ علي عبد الكريم كمارة هو المدير الأكاديمي لمدارس الرواد العالمية، يتحدث إليكم الآن حول أهم النقاط التي تشغل أذهان أولياء أمور الطلاب حول التعلم الالكتروني أو التعلم عن بعد في المرحلة القادمة بعد قرار وزارة التعليم. تكلم الأستاذ علي كمارة عن جزاه الله خير أولاً عن استفسار مهم جداً، وهو لماذا استخدمت المدرسة برنامج زوم. برنامج زوم لأنه من أشهر البرامج التي تستخدم، وكذلك برنامج زوم سهل الاستخدام، يمكن للجميع استخدامه بكل يسر وسهولة بدون أي تعقيدات. كذلك برنامج زوم يدعم الفصول المباشرة، يمكن للمعلم أن يتكلم مع الطالب كأنه في حصة تفاعلية تبدأ بالساعة الفلانية وتنتهي في الساعة الفلانية. فهذه ميزة كبيرة يحققها برنامج زوم لمدارس الرواد العالمية، بناء على رؤية الأستاذ علي كمارة وفريقه الأكاديمي أن الدراسة تكون عن بعد وتكون مباشرة ومتزامنة بين الطالب والمعلم. ذلك برنامج زوم يدعم ميزات احترافية يمكن المعلمين يمكن أن يستخدمها المعلمون ويستفيدون منها خلال تقديمهم للدروس. في نهاية حديث الأستاذ علي كمارة أشار إلى أنه سيكون هناك حصص طبيعية وجدول يومي 5 أيام في الأسبوع من الأحد يوم الخميس، وستكون هناك 5 حصص في كل يوم، ستكون هناك 5 حصص أسبوعية في كل يوم حسب نظام الحصص، وستبدأ هذه الحصص بحصة الهوم روم كما هو معتاد في المدرسة. لذلك ينبغي للطالب أن يكون مستعدا ومهيئا نفسيا من خلال أولياء الأمور في البيت للدخول في جو المدارس والالتحاق بزملائه الطلاب في جو أكاديمي موحد، وليتحفز بإذن الله تعالى على أفضل العطاءات ويستفيد أحسن الفوائد. Yes, Mr. Amanullah, تفضل.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. I try to make it brief and to the point. So the first thing that was our motive, that we wanted to find something that could replace face-to-face learning process. I know that there can't be any alternative to face-to-face teaching and learning process, but something very close. So we actually found out using Schoology would be a better option. Now, if you talk about Schoology in America, the top two learning management systems are Canvas and Schoology. So we wanted to compare both of them. We went through both the LMSs, and we found out that Schoology could be very user-friendly, particularly when you talk about organizing the content online for students and students who are not really good with technology or using computers. So we found out that Schoology is the best option available. We went for the Schoology, and it actually was a success. Many students enjoyed it even before COVID-19. Even before COVID-19, we were using it in our school. Many students used to bring their laptops and do a lot of activities inside the classroom, and they really enjoyed it. So Schoology gives us a lot of options here. So basically, if you talk about Schoology and Zoom integration, what we actually wanted to do was to have one-tap learning system. So students would not have to switch between a lot of applications. So we actually did a bit of integration of Schoology, the Zoom application within Schoology. So if you talk about one lesson at a time, if you look at the picture over here, you can see that we have semester 1. That is going to be a first semester. Inside semester, we'll have a lot of weeks. So week 1, week 2, for example, and then week will also be described, or there will be a description of the dates as well. So once you click on the week, you go inside and you see 5 different folders: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, like that, depending on the lessons. If a teacher has a lesson on Sunday, but not on Monday, then they will see Sunday, skipping Monday, and Tuesday will be there. So everything will be properly organized within Schoology. Schoology gives us a lot of options here. We can create unique and flexible courses. We can organize the academic calendar. We can organize all the content. Homework could be assigned. Different sort of assignments can be created as well. The assignments facility that we have and the quizzes facility that we have, it's kind of like unprecedented. There's no match. For example, in Cambridge system, we also have speaking exam. The assignment and the assessment also gives us a feature where we can assess students on their speaking as well. So what happens is that we actually give student a question and then a record button. When they click on the record button, they can easily record their answers, and later on the teacher can actually listen to it and grade it. So a lot of features are there, numerous and countless features are there in Schoology, which made it a standout application. And we've also invested into it, buying the licensed version, the Enterprise Edition. We spent a lot of money here just in order to give you a better education and quality education. We also have the feature to have a grade book where we can observe and monitor the performance of students along with the time and take better actions if a student needed more attention, extra work, for example. And at the same time, Schoology will also give us the ability to differentiate within the classroom. So if you wanted a student to practice more, maybe he needed more practice, we can individually assign extra work, extra worksheets, and can pay individual attention as well. On top of that, there is e-backpack feature for students. So if students are working on assignments and projects, and they have a lot of videos or PDF, they have a resource folder where they can keep their own content safe and use it whenever they want. So they have their own cloud e-backpack. Moving on, I'm going to stop here and ask you if you have any questions regarding Schoology or Zoom. Please use the chat box. These are the key features of Schoology. We will have discussion forum. Now, we've also noticed that students who were shy before, who would not ask questions in a face-to-face classroom environment, using the discussion forum, they were brave enough to put forward their questions. So in a way, this online learning facility gave us the opportunity to even explore more. Now, there will be group workspaces, collaborations. A student in a classroom, or a teacher in particular, a teacher in a classroom has the ability to create groups within a classroom. Students can work in groups and share their content as well. We have resource tools, students' own backpack, as we already talked about. They can just keep their own content on cloud, and they can have access to it anytime, anywhere. Now, on top of that, if students are using, if they're on the move, if they're not home, they cannot have access to their computer, instead they can use their mobile devices and download the application of Schoology on any platform, Android or iOS. Tracking students' course and their performance, we have analytics or analysis feature in Schoology that we can use anytime just to take better actions in the future to help the student. Messaging between students and teachers it has become quite an easy thing in Schoology. Separately, individual messages could be sent to teachers, so other students would not actually know what messages were sent regarding their progress in the class. So teacher can always help a student based on his needs. We have customizable notifications as well. Students will be notified of their assignments, quizzes, or any other information can be put forward to students as well. Let's move on. I might have some examples for you. So if you want to see how the course would look like, I have just inserted a very short clip over here that how a student can have access to his course. So let's go on and see how it works. So simply click on the course, for example, the course over here. Click on semester 1, for example. Within semester 1, we have week 1. Click on week 1, and if it's Sunday, go to Sunday. Now, as you can see in Sunday, we have first the instruction, then we have lesson objectives. So students would know what would they be able to learn after the lesson. We have a link to join the Zoom class. We have an assessment. We also have a practice test or assignment, discussion forum, an explanatory video, which we call a synchronous video, and students can watch it anytime they want. They can always come back and learn the concept. Then if we have any external content, for example, Quizlet, teaching them vocab, we can always embed the content within Schoology, meaning students will not have to switch tabs every now and then. They stay in one platform, and it will save them a lot of time as well. So let's move on and see what else we have in Schoology. Now, leaving a message or announcement has become quite easy for a teacher. Before, it could have been a problem announcing the quiz. The teacher might actually forget to announce the quiz. Other students might have problem. They might say that they were not informed that there was a quiz. Now it has become quite easy. Recording online attendance has become very easy as well. Collecting grades, another feature, and then awarding badges to motivate students. Differentiation made easy as well. So a teacher has the ability to assign extra activities to individual students based on their needs as well. Let's see how it could be done. When you click on the updates, a teacher could easily leave a message for students. For example, the teacher wants to announce a quiz or any other activity. So here's the box that he can actually type in the message, and all the students will get a notification. For now, I'm going to delete it. It's just for demonstration purposes. And here's the grade book. In the grade book, once the students start working on it and they take the assignments, the marks and their progress will be recorded here. And if you go to the badges, students will have a lot of badges. A teacher can actually award as many badges as he wants to, depending on students' performance. If a student is participating and has a positive attitude, these are the badges that could be awarded to him. And if you go to the attendance tab on the left, let's say today's August 29th, simply click on start and all the students have been recorded present, and they can also be recorded as absent. And clicking on analytics, for now we do not have any data because students have not started participating, so we'll skip that. But we get all the data about students' progress. So this is the whole content. I'm going to just escape it for now. Hope you understand it. We will try to share this document with you if you need. Let's move on. For this part, I would like Mr. Ali Kamara to explain these online behavior of students. So, Mr. Ali.
All right, thank you, Mr. Amanullah, for your great support. As you can see from the demonstration provided by Mr. Amanullah, Schoology is a user-friendly LMS. And we strongly believe that we have one of the best LMS in our hands. And we will utilize it to the maximum, ensuring that our students, parents, and teachers have a lifelong learning experience throughout this online platform. Though, yes, the school will have to do their own parts, but as well as we know, to build a learning community, it involves a collaboration of student, parents, teachers, and administration. Now, it's very important that we also mention to the parents, our parents, with regards to student responsibilities as well as parents' responsibilities. It's very, very, very important. I'm emphasizing on this word, to give your child or your children the maximum support throughout the online platform to ensure that you get the benefits of this learning experience. Please provide for them a learning space, a dedicated learning space, and an opportunity where they will have a clear, focused mind when they start up their lessons tomorrow. Please advise them that, you know, although some of these rules, or you can say guidelines, will be provided by their teachers, but we just want to share them with you, to advise them to behave themselves during the online classes. And we should try to encourage them that they should not speak unless they're spoken to. They should turn off their microphone when it's not their turn to speak. They have to show respect to their teachers and classmates. This is very, very important. And when using a microphone, you know, it's very important for them to speak quietly and raise their hands, and also try to participate just like in a normal classroom. When the teacher is providing the live session, it is a must for each one of them to try to focus. That's why we're encouraging the parents to provide for their children, you know, a very comfortable, quiet space for them to study and learn in the house. Is very important, right? So we encourage parents to go through some of these, you know, responsibilities that we want our students, our children to have. Whenever they assign an assignment for them, they have to submit those assignments on a timely manner and based on the due date provided to them as from their teacher. I would move on now to the responsibility of the parents, because it's also important that parents get involved, because without parental involvement and participation, we will find it very difficult to get through the online process. As a parent, we have to be responsible as well. Like I mentioned previously, we need to make sure that we provide an environment that is conducive to learning. Provide a safe environment for them, which is quiet, but also an environment where the access to the internet is a must. Is a must, because without the access to internet, they will not be able to connect to our LMS, and they will not be able to access the live classes. So please, it's really important for our parents to take note of these roles and responsibilities. It's also part of the job, or you can say the responsibility of the parents, to ensure that your child or children are attending the online classes on time. This is crucial. For example, for KG students, the homeroom time starts at 2:45. 2:45. The homeroom time starts at 2:45. So we expect every KG student, as a mother, you have to, or as a father, you have to get your child online by 2:45, 2:50. All right, or the latest 2:55, because the lessons will start, inshallah, at 3 p.m. So being on time will definitely help a lot, right? There's a parent asking for something here. Just hold on. I'll come back to that question in a minute, but also it's really important that as a parent to support your child, not just the online, but also offline. You need to find some time to go through the materials with your child, engaging them in discussion. What have they learned? All of this will help throughout the online process. KG students, as we all know, are very young children, and we need to provide maximum support for them. Our teachers, like I mentioned before, will provide live sessions, interactive sessions for our students. All creative materials will be provided for our students during these live sessions. We will also, like I mentioned earlier on, provide these asynchronized videos for students. They may have some learning difficulties and so on. Now, if any of our students, meaning your children, is having difficulties at home with regards to the online teaching and learning process, we will provide contact details on the school website to contact the various teachers, as well as principals and deputy principals, to support your child individually. So these are some of the extra support that we can provide for your child. But we also have what we call the office hours, as I mentioned before. Children, as well as parents, will have the opportunity to contact the school through MICE or through the discussion forum to respond to any questions that they may have or any support that they may need. So this is something that we take very, very seriously. Before I go to the last part of this session, I would also like to give you an idea of the assessment methods. Really, the assessment methods will focus mainly on short quizzes, mini projects, right? But this is a general format that we put here right now because this is for the entire school. But for KG students specifically, they will have what we call CCQs, concept checking questions. Here we're checking for understanding and weekly checkpoints. And they will have mini or short quizzes just to guide them through the learning process. This is how the online assessments will be carried out, inshallah. Now we only have about 15 minutes to go. We're going to open this now for questions and answers. But before we do that, we would also like to provide you the opportunity, for those of you who may have a problem in sign up We will also provide you with the tutorials just for a few minutes to show you how to sign up and how to sign in, and also how to check on your child performance throughout the learning journey. So I will let the videos up so that you can see briefly how to sign in, sign up, as well as letting you know how to check your child progress during this learning process.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, you will learn how to sign in at a Road International School account on Schoology. I hope that you have received the message of username and password from school. So let's start. First of all, you have to open the browser, click at URL. Here you will type lms.ais.sch.sa. Press enter. You will see now you are in a Road International School domain. Here you have to type your S number. In your password, your S will remain capital. And you have to add @ and 2020 at the end. Press login. And that's it. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, you will learn how to create a parent account on Schoology and add child. First of all, open your browser, click URL, type schoology.com. Now you are on Schoology webpage. Click sign up and click parent. Here you have to put parent access code that is sent by the homeroom teacher of your child on My AIS account. Copy and paste it here. Click continue. Here you have to fill your form. Once you complete this short form, you have to uncheck the first option to avoid further emails from Schoology.com, but you have to check the second option to register. Click register. You are added as parent with first child. To add second child, you have to click your profile drop-down menu. There you will find add child. Click add child. Here you will put the parent access code of your second child. Click use code. And now you can see your second child in your profile. This is how you can choose add child for third and fourth child. Jazakumullah khair. I hope you will find this video helpful. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, you will learn how to observe and monitor your child's account. To understand the procedure, make sure you are signed in. Once you are logged in, click on your profile drop-down menu. Here you can see your children. Click a child's account. Once you click your child's account, you will see the child's dashboard. In the dashboard, you can find courses, groups, upcomings, overdue assignments, recent grade or attendance. To evaluate the quality of teaching material shared by the teacher, you should go to courses.
Dear parents, we will also share with you a link to the drive, to the folder, which has all these video clips so you can watch it later. We will share the link in the chat box. So don't forget to open the chat box and copy the link and use any internet browser to just use the link.
Mr. Amanullah.
Yes, do you want to translate, Brother Ibrahim?
Now you shared it in the panelist chat.
Yes, we've already shared it there. So parents can copy that link and use these video tutorials if they need. Can you translate, Brother Ibrahim?
أيوة إن شاء الله.
Okay, so it's all yours.
طيب, that is it now. خلاص انتهينا.
Do you want me to open that presentation again?
لا, no problem. I can. طيب. If you can, no problem. open it عادي. طيب. تكلم أول شيء الأستاذ أمان الله خان تكلم عن ما يتعلق بسكولوجي، وتحدث إنه سكولوجي من أسباب استخدام المدارس لبرنامج السكولوجي في هذا العام مسألة أن الطلاب تعودوا على استخدامه في العام الماضي. وسكولوجي موقع لديه خبرة طويلة جدا، فقد كان يستخدم قبل أيام أزمة كورونا، عندما كان الطلاب في بعض الأحيان كما تعرفون بعض الطلاب يحضر اللابتوب إلى المدارس، فكانت في تلك الأيام استخدامات سكولوجي متعددة للطلاب والمدارس وأولياء الأمور. لذلك نحن الآن نستفيد في هذه الأزمة من الخبرة الكبيرة لموقع سكولوجي. كذلك بعض الطلاب وأولياء الأمور ليست لديهم القدرة التقنية الاحترافية العليا حتى نستخدم مواقع أخرى مختلفة، ونحاول أن نعودهم على استخدامها منذ البداية. برنامج سكولوجي يدعم توزيع المجلدات بشكل احترافي، وسنتكلم عن بعض التفصيلات هذه حسب كلام الأستاذ علي كمارة عنها بعد قليل. سكولوجي يدعم خيارات متعددة يمكن تمكن المعلم والطالب من الاستفادة القصوى خلال العملية التعليمية من هذا البرنامج، كما أنه يدعم الاختبارات التي تحتاج إلى تحدث. مجموعات عمل في سكولوجي تجمع الطلاب والمعلمين، فتمكن الطالب من سؤال المعلم وتمكن المعلم من سؤال الطالب بكل سهولة ويسر. كذلك برنامج سكولوجي يدعم تطبيقات الجوال في الأندرويد وفي الآيفون. سكولوجي يوصل الطلاب والمعلمين إلى تواصل سهل جدا وسلس بدون أي مشاق وبدون أي متاعب. كذلك خيارات الدخول على سكولوجي وإنشاء الحساب قصيرة جدا وليست طويلة ولا تحتاج إلى جهد. مع أن برنامج سكولوجي يدعم متابعة الواجبات والأعمال المنزلية، فيتابعها المعلم أولا بأول ويتابع قيام الطالب بها. بعد ذلك عندنا بالنسبة للمجلدات كما هي ظاهرة أمامكم الآن على الشاشة، عندنا مجلد أساسي رئيسي يجده الطالب في كل مادة. هذا المجلد عبارة عن المجلد الخاص بالفصل سمستر 1، يعني الفصل الدراسي الأول. يضغط عليه الطالب، وإذا دخل الطالب إلى المجلد السمستر أو مجلد الفصل الدراسي، هنا يجد بعد ذلك الأسابيع الخاصة بهذا الفصل. فنحن في الأسبوع القادم بإذن الله تعالى سنجد الأسبوع الأول. إذا دخلنا في الأسبوع الأول نجد الأيام متتالية كذلك. فالطالب يبحث عن اليوم الذي عنده فيه حصة متعلقة بهذه المادة. فمثلا عنده حصة اللغة العربية في يوم الأحد ويوم الثلاثاء ويوم الأربعاء، فإنه يدخل في يوم الأحد فيجد المادة التي أرسلها له المعلم، وكذلك يمكن أن يجد الرابط المتعلق بالزوم في نفس المكان، فيدخل ويشاهد الدرس المباشر ويشاهد الأشياء التي يطلبها منه المعلم. المعلم يراسل الطالب كما ذكرنا، والطالب يراسل المعلم العكس، يعني بكل سهولة ويسر في سكولوجي، فيتابع المعلم تقدم الطالب. بعد ذلك تكلم الأستاذ علي كمارة جزاه الله خير عن ما يتعلق بضبط الفصل، ما يتعلق بضبط الفصول الدراسية أثناء التعلم الإلكتروني. هناك في التعلم الإلكتروني في مدارس الرواد العالمية تخصيص لوقت مناسب للتعلم، يمكن أن يقارنه الطالب بالوقت الدراسي العادي جدا وكأنه يحضر في المدرسة، لأن هناك جدول يبدأ من وقت معين وينتهي في وقت معين. فالطلاب في هذا الوقت يعتقدون أو أنهم يشعرون بأنهم في المدرسة بشكل كامل، والحصص تكون متتالية ومتتابعة تتخللها أوقات راحة. كذلك يطالب الطلاب بإيقاف تشغيل الميكروفون الخاص بهم عندما لا يكون هناك داع للتحدث أو عندما لا يكون هناك مشاركة يشاركون بها. كذلك يلزم الطالب بإظهار الاحترام للمعلم ولزملائه الطلاب، وكذلك يبقى الطلاب دائما على اطلاع دائم بالإعلانات والمجلدات والأشياء التي يشاركها المعلم معهم، ويستخدمون كذلك بعض المميزات التي يتيحها لهم برنامج زوم مثل رفع اليد وغير ذلك من المميزات التي تمكن المعلم من إدارة الفصل بشكل جيد. طرح الأسئلة أيضا ممكن في أي وقت من أوقات الحصة الدراسية. كذلك يبحث الطالب أو ينصح الطالب بالبحث عن مساحة مريحة وهادئة للدراسة داخل البيت ولا يكون في مكان فيه ضجيج أو أصوات. وكذلك الطالب هنا في آخر الأمور المتعلقة بضبط الفصل يرسل له المعلم جميع المهام وفق الزمن المحدد، فهو يعطيه وقت لإنهاء كل مهمة ويعطيه وقت للقيام بكل واجب من الواجبات أو كل تكليف من التكليفات، فهذا يضمن أن الطالب سيحرص خلال هذا الوقت على أداء ذلك الواجب. ثم تكلم بعد ذلك الأستاذ علي كمارة عن مسؤوليات وواجبات أولياء الأمور. عندما يكون هناك أب أو أم عندهم ابن أو أكثر يمارسون التعلم الالكتروني، فنحن في هذه الحالة نحتاج إلى أن يتعاون معنا ولي الأمر في ضبط الابن، خصوصا في هذه المرحلة، مرحلة الكي جي وغيرها من المراحل طبعا، من خلال دعم وتوفير بيئة مناسبة للتعلم توصل الطالب إلى المعلومات التي يبثها المعلم وتبثها المدرسة بشكل مناسب جدا، ويستطيع الطلاب أن يكونوا مندمجين مع زملائهم ومع معلميهم من خلال الهدوء ومن خلال المكان المناسب الذي يجلسون فيه. كذلك يتأكد ولي الأمر من أن ابنه عنده اتصال جيد بالإنترنت، وكذلك هذا الاتصال مقيد بهذه المواقع التي يستطيع أن يتعلم منها الطالب ولا يكون متاح له الانتقال منها إلى غيرها. كذلك كون ولي الأمر يتأكد من أن الابن دخل في الجو التعليمي، يتأكد من أنه وجد الحصص الدراسية، يتأكد من أنه وجد المعلمين، وجد فصله وزملائه الطلاب وبدأ ينخرط معهم، بدأ يتكلم معهم، بدأ يدخل في الجو الأكاديمي الخاص به. فهذه إلزاما أن يتأكد منها ولي الأمر قبل أن يترك ابنه يتعلم لوحده، يتأكد أنه وجد المكان المناسب له. كذلك يحتاج الطلاب بين الوقت والآخر إلى مراقبة أولياء الأمور والنظر في تعلمهم والنظر في جديتهم المستمرة مع التعلم الإلكتروني والتعلم عن بعد. وكذلك ينبغي لولي الأمر كذلك أن يتأكد من أن ابنه يزاوج بين الجلوس أمام الجهاز وبين الحركة وبين التحدث والكلام وبين اللعب في بعض الأحيان التي تتيح ذلك. لما؟ لأن جلوس الطالب وقت طويل جدا أمام الأجهزة قد يعيقه، قد يتعبه، قد يضره. هذا كل ما تكلم فيه الأستاذ علي كمارة مشكورا والأستاذ أمان الله خان، ونسأل الله تعالى لنا ولكم التوفيق ولأبنائنا التوفيق والسداد. أستاذ أمان الله.
Yes. Which video clip?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Brother Ansari. I'll just move on to the parents sign up because some of the parents are asking to see it, watch it again. So I'm going to click on the parent sign up again.
طيب هنا الدخول لسكولوجي. نعم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, you will learn how to create a parent account on Schoology and add child. First of all, open your browser, click URL, type schoology.com. Now you are on Schoology webpage. Click sign up and click parent. Here you have to put parent access code that is sent by the homeroom teacher of your child on My AIS account. Copy and paste it here. Click continue. Here you have to fill your form. Once you complete this short form, you have to uncheck the first option to avoid further emails from Schoology.com, but you have to check the second option to register. Click register. You are added as parent with first child. To add second child, you have to click your profile drop-down menu. There you will find Add Child. Click Add Child. Here you will put the parent access code of your second child. Click Use Code. And now you can see your second child in your profile. This is how you can choose Add Child for third and fourth child. Jazakumullah khair. I hope you will find this video helpful. Assalamu alaikum.
Once you have the parents access code and you've signed up, then you can always monitor your child's progress. So that's all. We've already shared a link with you, so you can have access to these tutorials anytime you want. Hope you understood, and it will benefit you in the future as well. So I'll just give it back to Mr. Ali Kamara, and if you have any questions, just leave it in the chat box.
We would like to thank each and every one of you for your participation in this webinar. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this incredible experience for each and every one of us truly beneficial. We are all into this as administration, teachers, parents, and students. We need to collaborate. We need to communicate effectively. And we need to cooperate as best as we can to make this learning experience a success for each and every one of us. Of course, the most important aspect of all of this are children, our students. Thanks once again. And if you have any question, please do not hesitate to share those questions with us in the chat box, and we can respond to them as best as we can. So I will leave you for now. And this will be the closing session of the webinar. Thank you so much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Ali.